Breaker 1, Breaker 2, Angie Ange checking in for Money Making Mondays on Hot 96.3. But I'm coming to you live inside the SpaceX shuttle that officially launched. It was a big deal. Everybody was talking about it yesterday, man. Did you get a chance to watch it? Crew Dragon, 4 astronauts, including 1 black man. Shout out to Victor Glover. They soared into outer space, man. And this is cool right here because this is the first crew rotation flight on a U.S. commercial spacecraft. And they're going to spend about 6 months up in space. But it was successful. And this is good news for the United States, who potentially, down the line is looking to not have to rely on Russia so much to send our astronauts into outer space. I actually checked out an article on Fox that said that it costs $75 million. That's how much Russia charges the United States to send an astronaut up there. And I think one of the more recent missions that I saw, Russia was taxing us $90 million. So, kudos to our entrepreneurs here in America who are like, yo, we're going to cut down some costs and we're going to find some ways to send some commercial flights into outer space potentially. So let's talk a little bit about SpaceX on Money Making Mondays because, we like to talk about businesses and we like to talk about the stock market because we got so many people into it. So many people are trading or trying to learn about it and get into it. But a lot of times, you're trying to be an informed investor. You should always want to be an informed investor. And so you're looking for resources. Well, yours truly, Angie Ange. When I'm not on the morning hustle in the morning, 6 to 10 a.m., I'm usually talking stocks with my sister and with my family. I come from a family of CPAs and financial advisors. And so, the stock market has always been a topic of discussion for me growing up. And I've been invested in the market since I was about what was that? Maybe the first time I started really investing was around 23, age 23, 24, and I'm 36 now. So it's been a little while. I got a little experience, but I'm definitely not an expert, and I am not qualified to tell you what to do. So none of this is, hey, Angie Ange said do this, so I'm going to do that. Nah, this is just sharing information and opening up the floor so that if you have information, things that you know about, you can share too. And we can all do our research collectively and work together and potentially find some stocks that maybe I didn't know about, maybe you didn't know about. So let's get back to SpaceX because that's the big news today. Well, SpaceX was founded in 2002 by Elon Musk, and they are not publicly traded yet. But I won't be surprised if Tesla gets a little bump because we're going to be talking about Elon Musk for the rest of the day and the rest of the week, and especially as this launch continues to be successful. Again, the astronauts are going to be up there for the next 6 months. So, you're going to see more about SpaceX coming up. But one thing that's interesting, my sister told me about a stock called SPCE. SPCE, that is the symbol, the sticker. And that's called Virgin Galactic Holdings. And when she first told me about it earlier this year, it may have been around like $11, but I watched that thing swing. Like it goes up, down, left, right. It makes a lot of crazy moves. Very volatile stock. But worth looking up, especially as you're seeing all this big news about NASA and SpaceX. So they're actually publicly traded. Another thing I always do whenever I see a particular sector being talked about more, I start to look for things called ETFs. And I love ETFs because they provide me with automatic diversification. I'm not always a big fan of saying, hey, I'm going to roll the dice on just one stock. If I want to get into tech, I want to get into as much tech as possible, right? What can my dollars, how far can I stretch it? That's not as sexy, not as fun, and they don't always just skyrocket out of nowhere, but they definitely have done really well for me. And one of the ETFs that I saw in the space world, right, was called UFO. No surprise. That's the sticker name, UFO. And that's Procure Space ETF. They're hovering in the 20s as well. So something to check out. Now, Angie Ange, that's all I can do right now for Money Making Mondays because I'm about to get back into my intergalactic vibes. Shout outs to SpaceX and Elon Musk and NASA. Congratulations on a great launch. And let me know, man, if you're looking at any particular stocks, feel free to share. I'm trying to open up a space where we really communicate about stocks that we're looking at and why we're looking at them. Again, I'm no professional, so I can't give you, financial advice. But I can talk a little bit about it and open up the floor for others to share their experiences. I also have a dope newsletter that me and my sister put out once a week on Mondays. Of course, Money Making Monday, why not? So you can check that out and subscribe because we believe that the best investors are informed investors. So don't get caught up in the hype. Don't be out here thinking, you know, you about to change your whole life with $100 on a particular stock. Go out of your way to be an informed investor. Find as many resources as you can that aren't just trying to sell you on stuff, but are really trying to provide you with information. And that's what my newsletter does. And it's free. It's easy. We don't bombard you with a bunch of stuff. If you're looking for the newsletter, it's called Stock Snoops. Stock Snoops. You can check it out. Or you could go to my Instagram, which is Go Angie, all one word on the gram. And the link is in my bio. Otherwise, look for Stock Snoops. Sign up. And each Monday, you can check out some of the things that we're talking about with regards to the stock market. All right. I'm Angie Ange. It's Money Making Monday. Let's get back to it. SpaceX, keep doing your thing. Good luck up there. Make us proud. All right. Angie Ange, I'm out. Have a great day.